Good morning, everybody. Today is October 20th, 2025. It's a cold Monday morning, let me tell you. It's freezing my ass off. But it's Monday, and we get to trade, so I guess that makes up for it. Coming off a good week. Was it? Okay, yes, it was a good week. I got paid out on Monday. Lost the account on Tuesday. Bad risk management. Started a new account with Top One Futures. I'm up 200 on that. We were green Wednesday, took a loss Thursday, made it back Friday. So hopefully we get to keep making wins. But let me share my screen. One moment. Market just opened too. For some reason, nothing's loading. Come on. Load for me. Can't give you analysis just yet. I can't even see the charts. I'm waiting for the charts to load. Okay, looks like we have 85 point open for candle. Coming near all-time highs again. So all that liquidity that we picked up from Trump's tweet has been made back. That's what it looks like to me. Huh. Project X is not loading. Oh, okay, finally. All right. In the 15 minute. Okay. Wow, we just really exploded. Huh. What the hell's going on with top 1 futures? That's not. What? Something's wrong with this. I'll just say I'm at 6:17 in the morning. What? Can't even track what's going on. Weird. That's such an interesting open. Wow, 100-point open to the upside. We already swept prior week high. I mean, what's our next target? We swept prior week high. Next target has to be 25,383. That's interesting. So that's, about 150 points away. See, there's orders there. 350. Not 83. Just too many people trading. What the hell's going on? Can't even do an analysis. Bookmap's freezing too? Holy hell. It's so weird. Can't even do an analysis. Again, I don't got the charts. Seba says he can't access his either. What the fuck's going on with top one? That's so weird. Yeah, guys. So top one futures isn't working, so I can't trade. It seems like for right now. And that's a damn fucking shame. You boys trying to make money. Can you even ask them a fucking question? I'm trying to send you. Assholes. Network error. Please try again. How are you gonna tell me Project X is shut down right now? What the actual fuck? That's why I like Tradeovate. Perfect reversal, man. Perfect reversal. Already got orders building up at 25, 112. I'll do a market analysis for anyone who's able to trade then. All right, so it looks like we're coming into a collection of icebergs coming up to 205, 250. It looks like those orders haven't been hit yet. We got a barrier of icebergs that kind of shut it out. Now it looks like we're going to be sweeping some stops. We're way above overnight. It's a very, very bullish day. I don't know if we're going to go to the downside or not. I don't know if we're going to see sellers take over today. All right. We're at New York VWAP. So I think what would happen is we're going to see if there's going to be any icebergs in this collection of orders right here at around 25, 175. So it's going to sweep sweep New York VWAP and prior week high. And we're probably going to chase these target orders at 25, 250. Maybe go up to 300. I don't know. Maybe chase, the 2-week high before Trump's tariffs news, right? Because it looks like these orders are already disappearing, and a lot of them are going to be algo orders, trying to drag price to the downside. I mean, look at this buildup of algos. It's just insane. So I think they're just artificially going to drag price down so a collection of orders can be hit on New York VWAP. I already see kind of higher icebergs coming in, and then to the top side. Maybe. I'm not sure, right? You can never be certain, but it looks like we're already getting some kind of reaction to the downside. Oh, interesting. We got a lot of buy icebergs. No, those are sell icebergs. I apologize. A lot of sell icebergs. Might be trying to push price down. It's kind of a collection of liquidity. Yeah, maybe sellers want to take over. Or what I see is a lot of high volume at this moment. Can't fucking log in. That's so ridiculous. Yeah, I'm getting that rejection off New York view up now. All right. Called that perfectly. Now you just wait to see if it sustains, in which it does. All right. Already sweeping some stops, so that's good news. Liquidity there. All right. Taking those opposite orders, trying to drag price up. Should see that move upwards, only about 30 points. Man, that would have been a nice trade to fucking take. Of course, top. What do you mean network error, bro? You're gotta be shitting me. What the actual fuck? Network error. Please try again. Buyer's kind of losing control at this moment. See if they hold up. Right, they might want to collect more liquidity, but we already rejected off New York pretty nicely. So we know buyers are still going to hold on for as long as possible, probably to that 250 level. I'm already getting that push upward. I wouldn't worry about that. If you're able to get in, you're able to get in. Know what I mean? Yeah. I can't sign in to top one futures. It's so garbage. I guess I'm not going to be trading for right now. I'm going to give it probably half an hour. If top one's not back online, I'm not gonna trade. I'm already missing the best morning volume we get. So yeah, we're already climbed up 35 points. We do see slow volume coming in, right? Does that mean sellers are taking over? Not always, but you gotta remember the slower the volume, meaning if we're not going to see a good push upward, it might not be the break you want. But in this case, we are pushing pretty well. We already broke this high, and it looks like we're going to push past all those orders. All those orders right here got either absorbed or deleted. and we just swept a bunch of stops, right? You just wait for that push upwards, see if we can get to this level of liquidity. If not, you know, you had your TP1 already smashed. Call it a day, right? See if you can get the most out of it. You catch 50 points. I mean, it's not a bad trade. Right? You want to be able to target at least 25, 250. If not, I mean, you check if there's any downside orders. We already got some algo orders right over there. I don't know if you guys saw. At 132, target that. Do have some orders at 25, 112. Maybe you want to target a reversal. Probably after a break of New York. 25025, 2500. It's not that big. We do have some target orders to the downside, but I get on a day like this that's already so bullish, right? You really need the confirmation to be able to take that trade. Because right now we're stuck in a kind of a large 50-point range, right? We'll see if we get the reversal, right? If it reverses, then we're going to see if it breaks New York. If it breaks New York, right, then you can target orders to the downside all the way to the lower half of the range, or you could target the upside to these kinds of orders. But in this case, we already see that volume already shooting back up. All right, if you catch the bottom, you're up 53 points on your trade. Amazon Web Services is down, meaning all Project X brokers are down right now. That's some fucking bullshit. Amazon Web Services says issue mitigated as sites hit global internet outages. Fully mitigated after hit by an outage which disrupted several popular websites and apps across the world. Well, that's kind of game. So we might not be able to get the trade today. Perfect reversal. A reversal, I mean continuation. Nice. My portfolio is up. I put money into silver, but silver seems to be dropping a little bit. Might add in since it did drop. Gold's doing pretty well. I got Procter and Gamble as well, and a couple bonds and that kind of stuff. Yeah, interesting. Hey guys, I guess today I won't be able to trade, man. Those Amazon web servers are down. Plus, I already missed the trade of the day. I could have caught fucking 56 points, man. Easiest win. It's just perfect, perfect continuation. Pretty gay. Oh, we're getting a reversal now. Wow, it's a big reversal. 30-point reversal. Yeah, guys, I don't think I'll be able to log in. That's weird. Should I just get a Tradeovate account and trade on it? Is it worth it? I don't think I don't know if the trading day is good enough for it. I don't know. Just wait for a second. So I always say Tradeovate's always better. Come back down to New York VWAP. It's so annoying. Request aborted. Huh. Should I just get a Tradeify account? I don't want to fucking spend money. Join the world's biggest trading competition. Interesting. Subscribe to Tradeify TV. Cool. Count 50K sim. So I just joined a Grand Cup thing. Interesting. So you get a free account to keep 80% of your profits. Huh. If you guys want to take a look at this. So not on a team or nothing. But yeah, so it's 4 weeks. You pretty much just try to get as much profits as possible. 0 to 5K, 2 minis, 10 micros. I want to see if I could do this. I feel like this would be a lot of fun. Look at this. Can't log in. Can't log in for shit. That's annoying. I'm going to give it another 15 minutes or I might hop off because it looks like the volume slowed down as well. Cool. Oh shit. Funded's only $300. Growth accounts are only 83. $41. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get a funded account right now. $83. Profit target 6,000. Damn, I can't believe it's $500 for a 150K account. 12 minis, 120 micros. Daily loss limit is $3,750. $3,000 loss limit. I don't think that's enough for a 150K account. It doesn't even tell you what the target. Okay, profit target's gonna be 9,000. So you get a $4,500 payout. It's not bad. I did get paid out with them, so it was a fucking process. I mean, look at this payout though. Shit. Trade 5 payouts. What is he talking about? Yeah, I don't know if I want to be wasting my money right now on another evaluation or another funded. I don't think that's a wise idea at this moment. Still nothing. Should I just get an $83 account? Maybe. Collection of orders right here coming up to him. Rejected off New York view up ties, 2 great entries, about 50 points made. You gotta stick to trade of 8. We might see this climb for the rest of the day. I'm getting a lot of heavy icebergs. Well, as I say that, it goes down, but can't find it. My cousin said to invest in XRP as soon as possible. Dude put fucking like $5,000 into it. I guess he was right. It's up. How much is it up? Today is up 0.91%. He said a good price at $20 or $2.43. You know, can't blame him. That is a good price for XRP. But if you caught that bottom off the rejection off New York, you caught 71 points. Congratulations. Yeah, but we're probably not going to see this come back up today, guys. Not the market, but a top 1 futures. It's so retarded. I'll give it a couple more minutes. If not, I'm going to hop off. Yeah. Oh, shit. Gold is climbing back up. Up 24 points. I was thinking about trading gold futures. At one point in time, I used to trade gold futures fucking long time ago. I used to trade during Asia session. I get some good trades. Get some good trades off those. We're getting another retracement. Swept a bunch of sell stops. Looks like a purely algo there. There's not really any players. It's 25, 112 orders are just sitting there. Buy stops are rising. I don't know. Yeah, it's not gonna work. If anything, I might come back because I'm not gonna sit through and do nothing. Can't even trade. Maybe trade of 8 works. Let's see if trade of 8 works. Trade of 8's not working. I would have taken that short. Down to the New York view up. Volume slowed down, had a bunch of sell icebergs. Never absorbed that liquidity. Come down now. Should I just buy a growth account just cause? Try to pass it. Couldn't be a waste of $83. Tempted. Very tempted. $50K account. Nah. Guys, I'm gonna end the stream. If I can't trade, I'm not gonna stream. There's no reason for me to, especially if you guys probably can't trade either. So I've been live for almost an hour and I can't even place a trade. Saw some good ideas, but what are you gonna do about it? All right, if Project X comes back online, I'll come back here because I don't feel like buying a Tradeify account right now. I mean, I do, but I know I shouldn't. It's probably not going to be the wisest idea. Plus, we're seeing a slow, choppy market, so it's there's no point in trading that right now. I'll give you a little analysis of what's going on for a sec, and then I can let you guys go. So we had a big ass opening for no reason. That's a 60-point candle to the upside, and then we come up here, and that created this pretty much created the 15-minute open. We came in, retested right here, New York VWAP. I said from the start this would be the perfect entry point. Rejected, and then just kept climbing, and then you would take profits up here. You would have caught 70 points, right? And then now either you wait for the retest again right here at New York VWAP, target the top side, right? If not, if let's say price reversed, which it shouldn't, because if you guys are using icebergs, you would see actually could mean liquidity to the upside, right? So it's either price reacts positively to these icebergs, which it hasn't been, right? It hasn't been positive with these sell icebergs. That means they're just chasing liquidity, right? We're seeing more buy icebergs come in, and it's kind of dragging price to the upside, right? So you would assume that price will probably most likely come up to the 250, 25262 level, right? That's where some target orders are, or maybe come up all the way to 25,300, right? That's the inferential decision you have to make for yourself, right? Are these icebergs correlating, right? Or is price correlating with the sell icebergs? Right now, no, it's not, right? It's more seen as liquidity, even though they're getting filled at high amounts, right? Price still wants to go up, meaning it's going to use those icebergs as liquidity, right? And then boom, it goes up, right? So then you wait for a reaction up here. If those orders get absorbed or if they disappear and price starts moving up, then you can assume the next target orders will be at 25,300. Boom. Collection of orders got built up as I was talking. Right? It's how are you able to predict price? Right? Don't be what's the word for it? Don't be chasing patterns, right? Chase reactions. What are the reactions telling you, right? And then boom, look at that. More orders, buy orders got created, right? You could tell from how we reacted off of these sell icebergs, right? These sell icebergs gave us a negative reaction, right? That means that the opposite is happening, right? It's not used as a mechanism to drive price down, but a mechanism to drive price up, right? We got more buy icebergs, which react positively. So those are the ones that are dragging price up, right? Same thing would happen if you flip-flop it around, right? But then once you come into actual order book driven zones, then you can make an inferential decision. Is price going to reverse, right? Are these sell icebergs actually going to do something, right? Are they positional movements? Then you have to ask yourself those kind of questions. Right? I'm not saying you have to analyze every single candle. I analyze most of the candles, especially if I'm in a trade. You bet I'm analyzing every single candle, right? Like they say not to chase perfection. I'm chasing perfection. I want to be the first in, and I want to be the first out. I don't want to sit there and wait, 10 candles down. I'm like, I don't know if this is going to reverse. Like, no, I can tell. Price came to a set of orders, instantly had a negative reaction. This flipped to the back. This jumped up. Right? That gives me enough evidence like, hey, we're probably going to go downward. Let me hop out of this trade or let me take some profits, right? I'm not going to sit there and be like, price is not, we're going to wait for price to hit this level. If we're going to break it up, I'll hop out. I have the evidence to hop out. I called that perfectly. Perfect move. 38 points, right? We're creating equal highs. Now you wait for a reaction, right? Is price going to smash through these orders, right? We're going to see how these, icebergs are moving. These icebergs created at first a good reaction, but it seems like the orders that are already sitting in the order book, right? They want price to drag down probably to the 25,187 level, right? But we would have to shred through New York VWAP first, right? What it seems like right now is that there are some orders interfering between New York VWAP and whatever this order level is. But for right now, we're not going to be chasing that, right? We're probably going to be chasing that 25,300 level, right? So we get some more sell icebergs and we're reacting negatively to them. So that means it is liquidity. We're picking up liquidity to the upside. Small enough icebergs to keep moving forward, big enough icebergs to let us know, hey, we're probably going to be coming into these resting orders that you cannot see, right? And buying pressure shows positive. So now you just wait for the reaction, right? If we just go, ooh, big inverse, then you want to hop out, right? But if it looks like we're going to shred through these orders and come into the next target, right, then you can make that inferential decision if you want to stay in that order, if you want to add in, if you want to get out for some, right? Right? Anything can happen. I would say the farther we get from this price level at 25,187, I think those orders are going to disappear, right? They just become unrealistic. Yeah, so those levels got cleared up, so now we're chasing an upside movement. You wait for orders to kick in. And then orders kicked in. It's pretty simple. If you followed what I said, you would have caught 60 points. Just saying. Right? Well, there's our next target level, 25,300. So you wait. Do we come up to 25,300? Yes. Most likely. Look at the volume. Look what we're seeing. We're seeing high volume buying pressure. There's still sell ice, meaning there's still lots of liquidity, big orders of liquidity sitting there. Right? If it doesn't come up, right, then that's okay. Maybe we're either having a little fractal pullback to one of these base levels that are getting created right here, or we're going to get a mean reversion, right? We got a lot of buy icebergs, and that's shaking up the market. A lot of sell icebergs coming in. Corresponding buy icebergs. Right. The price is still going to move upward. It's not going to stop. These are all fake algo orders. None of that's getting absorbed. Buyers are still strong, right? They're getting weaker. So, but buyers are still holding this position. More sell icebergs. More liquidity we're coming to. We're reacting the opposite of how we should. So that means we're driving upward. Right? The moment we react negatively to these icebergs, right? That's when you want to track, are we actually getting a reversion down to any specific order level? Oh, what did I say? We got too high of a price. Oh, never mind. But these orders got removed as soon as we got higher. So Target level is still 25,300. We only got 20 points. I mean, that's an easy move to make. We're not reacting positively to these icebergs anymore, right? So you wait for it to see if it's going to be a fractal pullback, right, to some of these base levels that were created right here, or are we targeting these levels, right? Now we're reacting negatively to buy icebergs, right? Now we're going to see, are we going to move down further? Are there too many sell orders, right? You got to wait and see. So we're getting a lot of orders, right? Buy orders cannot keep up. It looks like these icebergs, right? They stacked up enough to create this downside movement, and now you're going to see either a little fractal pullback, or you're going to see an expansion upward, right? It looks like we're getting a lot of buying pressure, right? Looks like orders cleared up. 25,300 is still the target level. It's like base support was right here, right? As I said. Now you're just waiting for this to pick up. Give it a second. Give it a second. Wait until these orders get removed. Not enough selling pressure to direct price down just yet. 25,300 is going to be a key target level. It's going to be a target level for option prices, for strike prices. So more than likely it has to hit it. That's why buyers aren't giving up control. No matter how many sellers you're going to put in, it's not going to move it, right? If anything, it'll come out to this base level of 25,250. And a lot of sellers just right there. It's because this is the target level, right? You're going to see a lot of stops being set. Coming down, sweeping some stops. Still can't log in. Still can't log in. Orders are clearing up. Once these like orders right here like get removed, it's gonna hit that target. Right. If those orders don't get removed and they keep holding on, which I think is a low possibility, right? Because those are just algo orders playing around, trying to try to keep price at where it is, right? Like I said, if those orders don't get removed, then the price is going to go down, right? Which they didn't. So we're waiting to see for a reaction, right? It's probably going to retest this level right here, and you're going to see orders coming in and out as we do right here. Now we're going to see if these orders stay, right? It looks like they're going to, put up a fight for right now. It's like buyers are taking over, right? Those orders are stepping into play. Those orders are holding, right? It's going to try again. Those orders come back in. Okay. Looks like we're going to, never mind. Once these orders go away, that's when you want to aim for that target like this, right? Now it has to break this set of orders. Broke this set of orders, final target is 300. I'm going to sell a lot of sell icebergs coming in. Yeah. I mean, there's just liquidity there. Base level support. Still that upside target. Nothing but buyers. Kind of like this. So cool. Right, so the next, if it were to come down, this would be the area it would come down to. That's what's so cool about the volume profile, man. You get to see how these orders get built up. Right now, there's no sell orders coming in, right? So you're assuming it's just going to keep going up to that 300 level, right? If it's going to retest, it's going to have this level right here at 2583, 2570, all the way to, 21270. That's so cool. I forgot that still exists, right? Same thing, you could do it, let's say, to this, right? You don't know when to go long. All right, you're right here coming for this retest, going to this lower range of the node, right? So that'd be right here, right off of New York VWAP, straight into this. All right, you see this buildup of orders. You take out some, and then you aim for your final target of 300. It's another thing you could use to kind of determine where price is going to move. We're still going to get to that 300 level. See? Okay, now we got some real-time sellers coming in. Pretty close to the 2-week high. It's only 70, 80 points away. I doubt it's going to hit it today, though. But, all right. I think I already missed the moves for the day, so I'm going to hop off. Did a little analysis. If you caught that move, you caught, I don't know, what'd you catch? From what I said, you would have caught 90 points. You're welcome. Full TP, full discretionary view of when to take out, when to add in, how to see reactions, how to predict reactions, and then what's most likely order target. So hope you guys have a great day. Didn't trade today, so no money made. See ya.